I am going to hand it over to the lovely Peter Balistreri for the best man speech.
Thank you all. Thank you all. For those who I haven't met yet, I'm Peter, Matt's best man, best friend. I've been fortunate to have been in the family for about a decade now, and I'm very fortunate to be here with all of you guys here today. I just want to thank you for joining us and the send-off that Matt and Angie are taking for this journey that they're about to embark on. From here, guys, I've got the best seat in the house because I can see all the love and the support and all the admiration from each and every one of you guys, and it's almost palpable. It's electric, really. It is. It's phenomenal. So like Matt said during the vows, he should have married you a long time ago, Angie. But at that same time, it's really hard to believe that he's getting married. It seems like just a week ago, we lived together on campus at MSOE, getting into many, many shenanigans. There was one time we smuggled a bunch of hot dogs out of the cafeteria, and we hung them from dental floss and paper clips throughout the hallway on our floor. And he kept calling it the hot dog super highway. He was the hot dog super highway. And we almost got botulism just getting off the elevator. Those kind of shenanigans, you know, nothing but good-hearted fun. They were nonetheless a bad idea. You know, just kind of bad ideas that he's had a lot of bad ideas. Like that bad idea that Matt and I had after a few too many beers. Our first apartment, we thought we'd cook a 10-pound meatball in our oven. So we got 10 pounds of ground beef, and what we didn't realize was that not that we weren't going to be the next YouTube celebrity chefs, but that 10 pounds of meat on a cookie tray will definitely start a grease fire. And that wasn't the last fire we started in that apartment. But it's a really bad idea, Matt. To make it worse, he insisted that we let it burn until all of our friends showed up so we could show them how funny it was. And it left me almost unconscious on the kitchen floor. So that was a bad idea. Kind of like that bad idea that you had of going to New York City on a whim. We planned in about a week a road trip cross country, 4 guys in a compact car. No definite plan of what we were doing, but we knew where we were going. So it was about 16 hours, 12 ham sandwiches, 6 double quarter pounders, a couple triple baconators. By the time we got there, we had no interest in doing any of the things that we had planned. We were just so burnt out. But we did decide to go to the taping of a hip-hop video countdown show on BET. And we went in, and Matt lied and told him it was his birthday, so he got a close-up birthday shout-out. He was on TV. Go shouty. It wasn't your birthday. Another bad idea. Later that night, we went to a comedy club. And I was the only one unaware of the plan to ditch the $200 tab. So I was sitting at my table, laughing, enjoying the show. And it was about the second comedian where Matt finally came back and saved the day by paying his bill for the pizza and wings. The boy knows how to eat. But all those bad ideas aside, sometimes Matt has some good ideas. Like that good idea he responded to an out-of-the-blue Facebook message from a beautiful woman who happened to go to the same grade school as he did. I won't go into the details of the message, but I will attest to the sentiment that, Matt, you grew up good. That was a good idea. Like the good idea of getting to know this woman and to bring her into his life and vice versa. I've known Matt for about 10 years now, and let me tell you how much he talked about Angie. He would go on and on about her, and I knew her before I even knew her. I knew of her laugh, I knew of her heart, her smile, the way she made him happy and made him smile. I knew she was a good idea. Angie, you're a good idea. You are a kind soul, and you're a good person, much better than any of us deserve. All your work to help others, finding your fairy tale, your work at Rogers Memorial, and everything you do so selflessly on a daily basis really brings out the best in Matt. When the Finding Your Fairy Tale cast party was in full swing and the caterers backed out in the last minute, it was a good idea to bring Matt into the kitchen to fill in the gap. He and I went out, we bought 10 pounds of ground beef, and no, we didn't start another fire. And he whipped up enough tacos to feed a small army. Now, I would say I couldn't believe it, but I could absolutely believe it when he told me he was going to propose. He had been living in California for about a year, and he surprised Angie with a romantic photo shoot on one of his few visits home. He invited their closest family, for which I'm very grateful to have been a part of, to hide in the back room and surprise her after he popped the big question. We all came out of that back room, and the love was so immense. You could bottle the air in that room and open it again and again and just feel the love pour out. That was a really good idea. And because of all these good ideas, we're here today, celebrating their true and deep love for each other. Now, one thing I know about Matt is that he is always hungry. But Angie, I know you've got the appetite to match. And I know that you are the only person in the world with that appetite to match. And I know that you two will push each other to be the best that you can possibly be. I can't wait to be a part of this family, part of this journey, and I can't wait to see all of the steps forward as you take all from this world that you can and all that you deserve. I look forward to witnessing the years of happiness that will grow a remarkable, loving family. I love you guys so much. Thank you all, and cheers to the happy newlyweds.